I'm leaving the Interfaith Sanctuary this morning at about 5:30 a.m. Every day for weeks, we have had a woman whose cell phone alarm has gone off between 3 a.m. and 5:30 a.m. Staff has known, case managers have known, Dan Alt was told by myself about it. Nothing was done. Finally, yesterday, two of us got up after we were awakened to go ask staff. And well, actually, when I got up, there was no staff to be found. I went and stood and waited, and there was no one there. Apparently, there were two staff on. And finally, I saw one outside through a window who finally came in and went and asked the woman to turn her cell phone off, and she started screaming at him. And last night, the cell phone went off after lights out. This morning, the cell phone went off at 4:15 a.m. And when I tried to talk to this staff guy about it, she comes out and starts bullying and saying that I cannot complain about it. And I said, yeah, actually I can, and I will. And he claims he didn't hear that, but he was standing right next to her. And it's just unbelievable. He tells her that he'll wake her up in the morning, and he thinks that's going to stop it. I doubt very seriously that it will. This has gone on for weeks and weeks and weeks. And I doubt that anything's going to change around here, because it's the same people, the same problems. Now, not too long ago, Dan came in because I have PTSD. So what happens with severe PTSD is that people have to have something to concentrate on in order to go to sleep. And so I need to read or something, and I was drawing on my cell phone. He came in and told me that I had to turn my cell phone off. And so I called him back, and I said, Dan, this isn't really disturbing anyone, and there's an alarm that goes off every morning. Why is it nothing's being done about that? And he just wandered off. Because they don't care whether we can sleep or not. Nobody cares whether or not the homeless can sleep. That's pretty damn clear in this shelter. And the attitude that I just got from this staff person, and talking to me, gangster talk about respect and crap. Obviously, there isn't any respect. Obviously, I've been treated in a very disrespectful way many times. This is the only shelter there is besides Jesus's concentration camp for unsheltered women. This is the only shelter there is. This is the only game in town. And it'd be nice if they could let somebody else run it. But that's probably not going to happen. The city obviously has a game plan of just running the homeless out of Boise. Quite a few are already gone because the conditions are so horrible. And there's no housing. There's obviously no housing. And here's the shelter. And above it is the lottery sign. That's pretty sick stuff.